Okay, here's how to play Sweet Jane by the Velvet Underground. So I have a tab for it too, and it uses bar chords. So the verse, you need to put your first finger on 5 right here. It's going to be a D major bar chord, and it's going to be 5, 7, 7, 7. And I don't really strum all the way up to the top string. When you look at the tab, you'll see there's no number up there. So 5, 7, 7, 7. And it actually comes in with only one strum, but in the tab I wrote 2 strums because it'll make it easier. And then after you learn this, if you just listen to the song, you'll be able to pick up. The first time they only do 1 strum, but after that it's 2. So it goes. And there's a little bit of a pause, then a mute. And then you're going to strum D again. So the first part. And then another mute. Then we need to go to A major, which is 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. This is a major bar chord. And then we slide that shape down to G, which is 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, and then a mute. Then we got to go to B minor. You can either do it here or up here. I think this is a little easier. I watched a Lou Reed video. He did it down here, but it was when he was a lot older, so I don't know how the original was played, but we'll just do it right here. So this is 7, 9, 9, 7, 7. Then a mute, and then down to A, 5, 7, 7, 6, 5. And then a mute. So we gotta go like this. The whole verse goes. Right hand, I used to play this with down and up picks, but I'm starting to find it sounds better with all down strums, so. So D, D, mute, A, mute, G, G, mute, B minor, mute, A. And I'll do it really slow and a little bit faster, so. Let me do it really slow. I kind of sped that up. The chorus, I used to always just play it like. But after listening more carefully, I think it actually goes. So it goes like strum, strum, and mute. So mute, strum, mute, strum, mute, strum. So D, D, G, D, D, mute, strum, mute, strum, mute, strum, D, D, mute, strum, mute, strum. This song is definitely an intermediate song, so I'm not explaining as much stuff as I normally would. Because even if you do it down here with open chords, it's almost harder to play because you got to be like. And that's pretty hard to do. So really, if you're a total beginner, this might be a hard song. You could do it with power chords. I'm not really going to cover that right now. And I think there's another guy online who does it with power chords. So really, you just got to learn bar chords. One trick for bar chords to learn stuff faster is just play the bass notes first, and then learn your bar chord shapes. So you could practice the song like this first. sometimes how I learn stuff, because then you just add the bar chord shape on. So it's like major, 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 minor. So I'm thinking if I need major or minor, and then I'll just add them in. And same thing on the chorus. Again, even for like total beginner, this song's a little hard to do what I was just doing. This isn't the best song for total beginners. I guess the only one way I would teach it to total beginner is just go. Don't worry about any of the mutes, just go 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 7, 5 for the verse. So just look at the lowest note of the chord. And then for the chorus. So that's probably how I do it. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. Sometimes some of these bar chords are a little tricky to figure out how to switch between, but in this case, this is the hardest bar chord. Just make sure you don't, one mistake people make is they bar the top string, so it sounds like this. So if it sounds like a Hawaiian song, then something's gone wrong. So just make sure that you kind of lift up so that you actually don't want to hit the top string here, at least the way I play it. So you want to actually mute it. And you're trying not to strum there, but you don't want to hear. Because then it will sound like Hawaiian music, but you just want. So if you hear, then something's gone wrong. So it takes a little bit of practice, make sure that finger doesn't accidentally go up there. Oh, this is kind of a cool chord if you use it intentionally. So here I'll play the verse and the chorus. I'll repeat each one twice, that'll be it. You just gotta like listen to the song and play along to get the transitions, and it's not really that hard if you can play these two parts. You just kind of got to get into the groove of the song and just do it. So I hope this was helpful. Again, it wasn't for total beginners, so this just isn't a great song for total beginners. But if you're more like past the beginner stage and you're learning bar chords, this is a great song. Alright, bye.